Now, Chester Zoo's long been recognised for its animal conservation and breeding programmes, but what's less well known is that it does the same with plants. Now the zoo's become the first in the UK and only the second in Europe to be granted botanical garden status, as Phil Cunliffe reports.
It's home to hundreds of animals and, to many people's surprise, thousands of exotic plants. From the spiky and waxy to the beautiful and the downright scary. While many are on public view, others at Chester Zoo are kept hidden away for conservation and research. The two things, though, that they have in common is that these plants are rare and at risk of extinction.
So this is a group of cactus called Copiapoa. They come from Chile in South America. They're very highly endangered. Partly climate change, so they're on the edge anyway, living in a very, very dry place, and a little change in weather will just send them over the top. It's very important to keep on top of that and propagate these species in cultivation.
Well, they're certainly safe here, aren't they?
Yeah, hope so. So amazingly, 40% of the world's plant species are under threat to some extent. So a lot of people don't understand that. They know about endangered animals, but they don't necessarily think about plants being endangered.
Some of the plants being cared for barely exist anywhere else.
Louisa, this is a plant which comes from the same place that Cristiano Ronaldo comes from and is famous for cake. It's from Madeira. It's incredibly rare.
Very, very, very rare. It was less than 5 that occurred in the wild when we started this project. So we've got seed from Madeira and we're trying to grow it here so we can secure a population and then get it to flower and then get seed to send back.
A number of endangered UK native trees are also being propagated, like the black poplar.
The main problem with these trees, you have separate male and female trees, and in the UK 90% of the trees are male and only 10% are female. So here at the zoo we actually take the cuttings from these, from our stock plants, and then we grow these on here at the zoo and we distribute to partners.
All this conservation work has not gone unnoticed. Chester Zoo has now been recognised as an internationally important botanic garden by the BGCI, the global organisation dedicated to plant conservation.
People don't necessarily think of zoos as conserving plants, but this will reinforce it in people's minds and it will enable us to work more with other partners in the UK and overseas who are also engaged in plant conservation.
Phil Cunliffe, BBC North West Tonight, Chester Zoo.